He married my sister, now we're living together. We're roommates in law.
It's roommates-in-law, Tom.
Hello, Timothy.
Greetings, the youngest man on earth, Thomas Schnee.
And getting younger by the day. And we
Getting
are
younger.
We are not roommates.
Not roommates-in-law. I mean, brothers-in-law.
No, but we are very, very, very decent friends.
Decent pals.
The
I would say
longer
you're
I'm in LA, the worse friends we will become, though.
Oh, that's a fact. I can already smell it on you.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thing with all of my friends. Even
yeah,
LA
I mean,
friends. LA
I
just
can
does
see
that.
Well, we're in a group chat together. We've been in the last 3 years, and we've noticed you've been responding less and less. And
Oh,
we're like,
shut
damn,
up. Yeah,
damn,
right.
It's LA Tom all of a sudden.
No, you know what sucks is I'm on this 3-hour time span, time difference really sucks ass for me catching up with friends at night.
I know, dude, because like it's 4:30 in the afternoon where you're at. It's 2 in the morning in New York. Like I'm doing this on a cot in Bleecker Street Studios. It's insane how tired I am. You're like, hey dude, can you record at 4 a.m.? I'm like, yeah, it sounds sick as hell, Tom. Like, I gotta go to a mic I'm not gonna get onto.
I
Can
gotta
you
go
do it at
wait 2 hours at a mic to not get up. But maybe I could introduce myself to the booker and she'll tell me she's never met me. I had another dark experience today.
another mic? Bucket list? Didn't get on?
This week was a real roller coaster, Tim.
Ruh-roh.
I'm thinking about telling you about it. Should I tell you about it?
No, let's just text me about it later. Let's not talk about it right here.
All right, fair. That's fair. Oh man, dude. All right. So a week ago today, last Tuesday, get up at the Improv open mic, the one I sat through the week before. I get my name gets drawn. I get up there. I cooked. Kind of lost them at the end, but I cooked comparatively to what else was happening.
When they said your name, were they like, Tommy? Kind of wish this guy's name was Tommy Brennan. He probably should have changed it when he got out
Dude,
here.
they did say that. How did you know?
What is this Schneeman bullshit?
Hey, you should change it to like maybe your grandma's maiden name. Do you have a decent one? Is it Brennan by any chance?
It's actually Brennan. They're like, oh, what the fuck are you doing with this name?
Yeah, absolutely do that. Fuck. Yeah, I haven't. No one has gotten my name right out here yet.
It's pretty easy.
I know, but actually, dude, a couple of people started calling me the Schnee, and a couple similar nicknames, like Tom Schnee. A couple people said Tom Schnee. Yeah.
Oh, look at these people pretending like they don't listen to the pod. You love to hear it.
Yeah, dude. Orion, if you listen, Orion Levine, if you listen to the pod, give Tim some credit next time you call me.
I'm
Tom
sorry,
Schnee.
my man's first name is Orion.
Yeah, spelled Orion. He's a very funny comic. He's hilarious.
like Orion's belt.
Yeah.
His first name is Orion.
Yeah. But it's Orion, not like the Irish last name.
Yeah, it's like Orion's belt, right?
How is Orion's belt spelled?
I believe Orion.
And then BELT.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Wait, what is this asshole's last name? Dude, his parents are hippies.
He's not an asshole. He's a great dude. Orion Levine. Shout out Orion. Very funny comic.
His
just got new faces.
His parents were nomming on mushrooms when they named him. Holy Lord in heaven.
I think he is from the Bay Area, so that makes sense.
Gotta be. Well, shout out to Orion's belt. We love you, brother. Congratulations on all your success.
Keep on stealing the nicknames from Old Timmy here.
Yeah, please. Yeah, that's look.
He meets you for the first time. He's like, Old Timmy Smith.
Old Timmy Smith. I'm like, I'll slap you in the mouth, Orion. Look, my entire persona and all my little things are going to be stolen eventually. I'm going to die in obscurity. It's going to be great.
Yeah, for sure. I've been saying another 10 out of 10 crowd work interaction. Every night on stage. Even when I'm not on stage, I've been saying it.
I said that this weekend. It just slaps so hard.
It's such a fun line. You see why I stole it that one time?
Of course.
Dude, imitation is the most sincere. I've only done that once. And you were there, so I feel like it was
that one doesn't count.
Better
if I'm there, it doesn't count. Well, it's bold.
If you watch me rob you, it doesn't count.
It's not necessarily robbery.
No, it's
like
borrowing.
if you don't stop me, then it's your fault now.
Yeah, you could have gotten on stage and done something about it.
Okay, so what were we just talking about? Orion's
I got up at the I don't know what. Oh, my last name. I got up at the mic last week. bucket draw. Name gets drawn like 4th. And I was like, yes. And then everyone sucks before that. I got up, had a fun one. And then afterwards, they announced like who gets the spots, like the showcase spots on tomorrow's mic.
Bingo.
So they're like 5-minute spots instead of 3 minutes. It's sad what we get excited about. It's really
bingo,
sad.
baby, bingo.
And so I get one of those. So I'm all hyped up. I'm like, best night of my life. And I'm like, the move to LA was worth it. All I needed was one shot. And I did it. I did it.
All I needed was
delivered.
2.5 minutes at an open mic.
Yeah.
Next stop, Fallon.
Yeah.
Next stop,
Netflix. Not now. I got to do these 5 on Wednesday.
Quentin Tarantino woke up out of a dead sleep and he's like, I think Tom Schnee's in town.
Yes. I sense a hot 2 minutes. Kind of lost him at the end, but still pretty good overall set.
I'm writing a movie about this guy.
Oh, once upon a
keep
time
going.
in Tom Schnee's West Hollywood. So Wednesday, I show up to do the showcase spot. Instantly, first thing, Booker's not there. Showcase spot doesn't matter.
Perfect.
Is my one chance to go up in front of her. She's not there. She's sick. Tough go.
Well,
So-
here's a little cue, Tom.
Yeah,
And neither one of us know the answer. It's kind of a hypothetical cue.
that's this
But
entire
why-
podcast.
Why are we doing showcase spots if the booker's not there? Why?
Right? Why not just push them?
What's the point?
Yeah, now I just have a longer set on a bad open mic.
For no
Also,
reason.
The second what I realized is the second that they say she's not there, comics are walking out of the room, taking out their phones, not paying attention.
Sure.
Because the teacher's not in the classroom.
Doesn't matter. It's a sub. They rolled the TV in.
Yeah, and the sub hasn't even gotten in. They also said like her assistant's not there. Like there's no one. They were basically like, hey, there's no one. There's no one remotely important in the building. This bartender, we actually hate him. So
Yeah, you're watching Forrest Gump on TNT. Like all this stuff is edited out. You don't get to watch the real movie.
God, it sucked. So then I'm like, all right, well, let's have a positive mindset. Just try to crush anyways, and whatever. Maybe word will get around. I'm like creating this scenario in my head. I'm like, maybe one of the door guys will poke his head
If
in.
I create enough buzz. You just have such an electric 3 minutes.
No, 5. It's
5.
It's 5, dude.
See, this is the neuroses that we all have. This is like a
And it's-
disgusting mindset that we all have. Is look, I will change the landscape of LA comedy with 5 minutes. I can do that.
In my second week here, no question. No question at all.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Um,
How'd the 5
So-
minutes go?
it was the worst bomb I've had since I was a month into comedy.
Yes.
I mean, dude,
Oh man.
I think my lucky stars that the booker wasn't there. To be fair, I think the room would have been better if she was there. People would have been more. I mean, I get
a
up
little
there.
more supportive. Yeah.
Everyone has their phones out. I mean, like
right.
it was like some people hadn't even turned the brightness down. I'm like, I can see it so brightly.
People are just drawing "fuck you" on a piece of paper and holding it up. They're like, "Hey, the booker's not here. Why wouldn't I do this?" Oh my God.
It was like a full 5 minute. Like I got one pop, and I thought, and it was on my like, I don't know, second joke or something like that. And I was like, all right, now we'll have them. And
Now
then
we're
just
good.
went back, tried and true material, just
God.
like the tiny cupboard bomb that you saw.
So we're looking down the barrel of a true bomb.
A real, I got off.
Not
on
a 6
nothing.
out of 10 set. A true bomb.
A real bomb. I got off on. I just had to be like, all right, well, you guys are a really hot crowd.
Boy,
And then I just walked
see,
off.
dude, that's the hardest part of the bomb
Yeah.
is to not get off on some snarky bullshit
Yeah.
comment.
I didn't.
It's
I think
almost
I was like-
impossible.
I think I said like, all right, you guys have been. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get some little snark in there every time.
Yeah, because it was like
Your ego takes over. The ego
Oh.
fully takes over just to remind yourself, hey, it's not my fault.
Yeah, no.
This shit
No.
slaps. Usually, this is you. This is on you, not me. It's certainly not me.
I kind of had that on stage, and then in the hours afterwards, fully spiraled
then it's
into
spiral time. Yeah.
hey, so why can't you make people? Why can't you make your peers laugh? You know, because I'm like, it changes from like, well, it was all comics and they were all not paying attention to like,
And then you go, those are the people that should think I'm funny.
why can't
If
I make
actually
them laugh?
am funny? If
Yeah.
I'm telling good jokes, comedians should like it.
They should respect me and like me and clap and cheer for me.
Oh boy, then you're just in a dark, dark world,
And I mean,
and it's just ghosts everywhere. There's no one there to help you out.
no. I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. I was just sitting here watching TV, just like maybe I should write a joke. I literally tried to like write afterwards, but I was so angry.
Oh, you're thinking of all these jokes, so you look down and you're thinking it's just fuck you a million times.
Yeah. It's just like all open mic references. Cause that's what really pissed me off is like a guy who went up like 2 after me literally did 3 minutes of like
He crushed with the open mic material.
it was like, and that's why Tim's not at the store yet. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And everybody's like, yeah, because Jared doesn't know what shoe to put his left foot on. Everybody's like, oh, baby.
I'm in the back of the room, like, take that joke on the road. I dare you. I dare
really?
you. Do
Yeah.
that.
Do that in the middle of the country, fucking idiot.
Do that in
Try
New York.
that anywhere.
You dickhead.
God, you fucking suck.
I was so mad, dude. It
Call
was
my friend Tim. Well, he doesn't really get up in New York either, but like still, like it'd be so sick if my friend Tim could yell at you.
But just the 24-hour difference from Tuesday night after I got announced in the main room.
Oh,
Hey,
you slept like a baby that night.
Dude, couldn't go to sleep. I was too pumped.
Oh my God, you're going in. Oh, here it comes.
And then
It's
24
all
hours
coming
later,
together.
24 hours later, I'm like, I should just quit, maybe be an actor or something. This is not gonna work out.
That's the beauty of this whole thing. Is it really does have a way of keeping you humble.
It gives a little bit, and then it kicks you in the nuts.
The moment you think something's happening, you just get kicked directly in the dick and balls.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, we haven't had a dick and balls. We haven't had a dick and balls in a while.
Tom, I got to keep you guessing.
Yeah,
we can't make this thing predictable.
That's a free hot dog for all our listeners.
Join the Patreon. Join the Patreon.
Yes, patreon.com/Love and Life. And once again, haven't said this in a few weeks. If you've ever gone to www. Fuck. Damn it. God, a typo will ruin your day.
I mean, there goes that riff. That one's gone. Don't even try to recover.
But if you've ever gone to our Patreon, if you've ever gone there, you are legally obligated to, and realize that it doesn't exist. You are legally obligated to Venmo us each
$5.
At least $5.
$5 per.
And we'll send you some bonus content. We could do a little DIY Patreon.
We're gonna do cameo content style.
Yes, you pay us, and then we'll send you. And then something.
we'll send you some shit. It'll be great.
I'll send you, dude. If people liked our sketches enough, we could just release the first version that I send you.
Oh my God.
It's kind of just like the worst version usually, but
yeah, they're like, well, why wouldn't we wait for the free version? That's much, much better.
Well, there's always a couple extra lines in there, a couple fun lines that you have to cut.
What we need to do is send the outtakes.
Yeah. Too bad I've deleted all of the footage. I really love screaming that on stage.
Tom,
all right, what's going on with you here?
I got a message from a roommate upset about QED. Last time we did the pod, I said I'm going to be at QED in Queens.
Yeah.
And then I didn't go because I ended up going to Bloomington.
Oh, Timmy. No.
Well, I didn't have any way to let anybody know.
You got to post something.
I'm not going to post. What? It was one person.
That's true.
I'm not going to post on the roommates alone.
If you post it on your story. No. Okay, first off, then if you're not following each of us individually on Instagram, that's fucked up. And
that's kind of on you.
Go do that right now, first of all.
Kind of on you, Leslie.
But yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Also, if you had posted like, "Hey, I'm not gonna be doing 8 at QED anymore,"
I mean, that's
I would have been like,
nah.
"Hey, Tim, No.
Nah.
I just bought you a plane ticket to Louisiana.
I got you set up with an Allstate agent. He's going to really consider your resume. I mean, no. So you got to hit up. Hey, I went to QED. Where were you? And I was like, oh, fuck. I was in the sweet, sweet town of Bloomington, Indiana, at the Comedy Attic. Which
first off, it kind of rules that someone came to try to see it from a plug day of.
From a plug.
Yeah.
On the pod, Tom.
That rules. Hey, keep coming out to shows. We'll usually be there.
Yeah, more times than not, we will be there or update you in some way, shape, or form. But anyways, I did think about that. I was like, well, that changed, and I'm not doing that anymore. So me and the sweet Maddie Wiener drove 14 hours to Bloomington.
And when did you leave? I was very confused by your sleep cycle that day. Because
we were all very confused by this. It was nonsense, poopy pants.
So walk me through it. What was this travel schedule here?
Wasn't that crazy, Tom? We left at 11 p here. We got there at about 3 p there.
Oh my god! Wait, you left at 11 p.m.? Okay, so did you go to sleep in the car at some point?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you stopped responding to me when I was sending roommates.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
for kind of a while, like a long time, where I was like, "Damn, Tim is snoozing in the car."
Oh, I mean, hitting the snooze button super hard.
Like that's like a 6-hour car nap. You had a full night's sleep in the car.
I was like, Maddie, you good? She's like, yeah. I was like, you mind if I catch a quick one? She's like, yeah, do your thing. 6 hours later, I was like, how we doing? How we doing? She's
Maddie's like, eyes are bleeding.
30 minutes from the hotel. I was like, you want me to take over or what? You want me to close out this home stretch or what?
Oh, you're asking her to go up and do 2 after she did an hour and a half.
Dude, it was bananas. Wait,
did she drive the whole way?
No. We split it up both ways, to and fro. She took the brunt of it on the way there. I took the brunt of it on the way back.
I could tell because of your not responsiveness. I was like, damn, Tim is getting a full night's sleep.
Brother, I was out.
I was kind of counting on, especially with the time change. I'm like, damn, like I'm going to have to send this video to Tim pretty late. But I was like, oh, he's going to be in the car. He'll be awake all night. This will be great. We'll be able to edit all night long. Nope.
I remember kicking him back and forth to you for a minute. And then there was
and then you went dark.
Yeah, there was like a 15-minute lull, and I laid back and I put it on my chest, and I was like, I'll feel it vibrate, and then I woke up 11 hours later
with like 12 versions of it from me. I just kept making new versions.
That's an insane drive, by the way. It's too far.
Yeah, it is too far.
Club is unreal.
Yeah,
Bloomington kind of slaps. Comedy Attic in Bloomington. So I got hit up last minute. Hey, do you want to come do shows all weekend at this incredible club? And I was like, yas, queen. So 100% hit that up. It was super fun. Maddie Wiener's the absolute goat. She'll be selling out theaters in the next 35 minutes.
Yeah.
She's unbelievable.
She's probably the funniest person. She's you said it before. You've said it. You will say it again. I'll say it now. She is kind of the voice of our generation for comedy. Not ours. She's 23 years old. I'm whipping myself in with her. Well, we're all trying to do that, but it's not going to work. She's 23 years old. Is she Thomas. Gen Z then? I think so. Yeah. I hate these Gen Z. I mean, it's crazy. And she's just so good and so confident and so smart. It's like, how did this happen? Well, she started comedy when she was 16, which should have gone horribly wrong. I was going to say, we know plenty of people who have started at 16. And you want to know what they're doing now, Tom? Yeah, they're bugging me at open mics. I get mad when their names get called at an open mic. Oh, fuck. Boy, that was a little too close to home. That gentleman is going to know exactly who that is. Nah, he doesn't listen. Probably. He might, actually. He probably does. He probably does. He's definitely expecting a shout out. No, we're texting about you right now. We're not going to say your name on the pod, but we'll say if you Venmo us $5, I'll tell you who we're talking about, though. We will. Yeah. It's, Maddie's unbelievable. So it was so fun to go do those shows where the crowds were a little light, but they're super fun. Yeah.
It's like a comedy on state vibe where they've curated such a great audience where it's like, even if it's only 40, 50 people in the crowd,
Hot.
they're awesome.
Hell
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it was just such a killer weekend. And then we left after the second show Saturday.
I was gonna ask that. Yeah, that's a smart move.
I can't sleep knowing there's this monumental task ahead of me.
No, wait, what is it? 13 hours?
13, yeah.
Yeah, a 13-hour drive on a Sunday.
I can't do it.
Brutal. Also,
Well,
if you
like, I
stay,
can't
then
go-
You have a couple beers. You're a little hungover then when you.
Well, Maddie doesn't drink, so we didn't drink all weekend.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
It was we kept it in the pocket the entire time. But it's like I can't be like get a good night's sleep knowing I'm like, oh, I gotta wake up and drive 13 hours tomorrow. It's like, let's just knock this shit out right now.
Yeah.
I did see, let's see, the sweet Tran man.
Chris Tranny.
The young Chris Tranny was doing crackers in Indianapolis. Hit me up, drove an hour down. We had a great time at Nick's. We had lunch.
Oh, there we
We drank
go.
a couple of beers. We walked around Indiana's campus. Tell you what, Indiana's campus.
So Bloomington is a college town.
100%.
Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't.
100%. So like none of the college kids were back yet.
Dude, a
Or they
college
were like
campus in the
just
summer.
moving in.
It's very
baby.
fun. It's a weird vibe because it's like empty, but it's like the most beautiful kind of
Incredible.
layout.
Indiana has such an unbelievable campus.
Yeah.
Beautiful campus, Thomas. You
Yeah.
ever seen one of these things? You ever seen a nice Indiana?
You ever seen Notre Dame, dude?
Unfortunately I have.
It's not better.
It is 100% unquestionably better.
Nah, it's not.
It truly is.
It's cute. I like what you're doing, but
Oh boy.
but yeah,
Okay,
it's not.
Here we
It's,
go.
You know.
Here comes Tom being objective. Tom,
Yeah.
it
Well.
is a better campus.
Well, I've never
It's
I've
it's
never
got the
been,
hills,
and I
it's
don't
got
think
trees.
that it is.
it's gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous campus. Shout out to Indiana University. No
Yeah.
idea if it's a good school,
Shout out
but it's a
IU.
great campus.
Way easier to get into, but yeah, good campus for sure.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we freaking go, Tom.
Oh boy.
boy.
It's like a really good business school.
Do they have one?
Very good business school.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
The campus was top tier. The coffee at Starbucks was great. I did have to go home because like the kids were moving back in. So I did have to go back. I went back to the hotel and I put my LSU shirt on
Ooh, there you go. Let them know.
just to let them know.
Just to let them know a little bit.
I got several Go Tigers though. I was like, that's right, bitch. You know what
it's
I'm
'cause
talking about.
They suck at football, so they're not gonna be like go Hoosiers.
Yeah. They were like, that's what I'm talking about. And I was like, okay, so we're on the same page here.
You're like,
Tell
they
you what
probably
was
think
weird.
I'm a senior here.
Senior Tom, no. They were like, damn, dude, like a professor from LSU's here, like scouting talent.
I meant senior citizen, dude.
Tom, let's move on. Like, damn, dude, that guy looks nice for 73 years old. I did notice this, Tom. I don't know if this is creepy or not, but like I noticed that, like, you know, I'm walking around this campus and like all these college girls are moving back in. And not one of these college girls are like looking at me. Not one.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who was, though.
The moms or
Their
the
mothers.
dads. Oh,
Oh, the mothers.
probably the dads too. Some of them.
Probably, yeah. They're in Indiana.
You have kind of a cult following in the gay community.
It's true. I'm kind of a hot item in the gay
It's
community.
kind of funny. Out of us two, I think most people would guess that
You'd be the gay one.
I'm getting at least like I feel like I have twink vibes. You know?
Well, yeah, you're a twink. I'm a daddy.
You're a daddy, and you get way more love from at least the online gay community than I
The
do.
gays love the kid. Black
Yeah.
women and gays love me.
Yeah,
And then everyone else loves you. All the women.
fucked up. I'm kind of mad.
It's it's crazy that my fiance is white because white women don't love me at all.
Except for their mothers, apparently.
The moms, they were liking what they were seeing.
You were getting looks from the college moms. Boy, a college mom is such a movie character too. That's so
I know.
fun.
And like when I realized it, I was like kind of bummed at first. And then I was like, actually, this kind of rips.
Yeah, why would you be bummed?
I don't know. It was like what Stifler's mom. Who was it?
Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she was a piece, an absolute piece. Not actually, not really, but like her whole vibe was
Dude,
sexy.
did you see that thing that came out about her?
Oh, where she was like banging a ton of dudes after.
She's like, I've had sex with like 200 dudes because of the Stifler's mom thing. They think that
Man,
everyone just
good
wants
for
to have
her.
sex with me. That's amazing.
Good for her. And I love that she like didn't give a fuck. She was like, yeah, sure, I'll ride this wave.
Yeah, she's like, isn't this cool as shit?
Probably just getting top tier dick for I don't know what, a decade after the movie.
Yeah, and she's like, all these people are just living out this weird porn fantasy with me.
Why the hell not? Boy, you love to see that.
That's amazing. Shout out Jennifer Coolidge, friend of the pod. Go
Coolidge, go watch
her
her
stuff a
special on
watch.
Netflix. Shout out her special.
God.
Speaking of which, finally watched my good friend's Joe List's movie.
Uh-oh.
You know, I watched it.
What'd you think?
So what else you got going on, Tom?
God, I've just heard nothing but two thumbs down about that. Anyways, we're moving on. We'll edit that out.
What's happening? What's happening over there in Los Angeles, Tom? You got
wait,
a zero?
I've got. Oh, do I have a zero of the week? I thought I had one.
You want me to do mine? Well, you go. I
Yes,
feel like I just been talking for 2 hours.
Well, I got a couple like comedy zeros that like maybe we've talked about before, but I just hate. I'm seeing being back in the open mic scene. You have to like you see these things more and more.
It's dark. It's dark, Tom.
I'm like tonight, like
back in the pits of hell.
Some guy is just bombing his dick off and then says something that like one guy laughs at. This is a room of 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty generous. Like some people are having kind of hot little sets. And this guy's up there.
I love that you describe an open mic good set as a hot little set.
Well, they're 3 minutes. So.
Oh, okay. I was like, because that's so condescending.
Oh no, I don't mean like yeah. Oh,
like,
cute little set you had up there.
Cute little set you did
like,
there.
It's hard to like. You're not like blowing the roof off the place.
Right. And it's not like an absolute crusher of a 3 minute set.
Yeah.
He had them from minute 1 to minute 3.
And most people end early because they play
Start
music.
eating it.
They play music at 3 minutes and 1 second.
Nope. I'm getting out there at 2:40.
Exactly, dude. I got off last week at like 2:35, 2:40.
Don't even risk it.
Because the second the light comes on at 2 minutes, you're like, oh, the music is coming soon. So it's funny, like everyone kind of ends weird. But this guy gets like one laugh from a guy on the side, and he's like, well, you laughed too hard at that. This guy laughed too hard at that one. Was it like a risky bit? You know, it was like, yeah, I caught my dick got stuck in the copier at work or something. It was some dumb joke. I have no idea. It had nothing to do with a copier or a dick, but it probably had something to do with the dick, actually. But it was just.
But I mean, usually that comment follows like a risky like race joke or like
No, it's
you know what I mean?
It's the way this guy used it was clear. He says that anytime he gets a laugh.
Well, boy, that's just the wrong mentality.
Yeah, well, for sure. But it's like sometimes what pisses me off is like in a dumb audience. Which, by the way, I just want to clarify. All of you who have come to a show, you're not dumb audiences.
Smart audience members.
We love you.
Savvy.
Actually,
the word we use is savvy audience
I would never
members.
describe an audience as dumb if they weren't being dumb. But sometimes you see an audience where like that kind of shit works. We're like, this guy's laughing too hard. And then like that gets a pop and you're like, what?
And they don't really know why, but they're like, yeah, he's using the cadence of this is when I'm supposed to laugh.
That made me a little uncomfortable. I'll laugh.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like usually when that's like they use that on like a race joke because it always follows up with like, you laughed a little too hard at that. This is about to turn into a rally.
Yeah, this guy's got always torches in his trunk.
Yeah, it's always that kind of like it just devolves into that nonsense.
No, but this was used at a level where it didn't have any sort of real thought behind it. It was just
I almost like that better.
Yeah.
I almost like that a little bit
better. It's just like a really clean joke about your day job. It's like, that guy laughed way too hard about that.
Way too hard at that. Somebody just boos him. He's like, this guy knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You suck. This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, man, you heckled way too hard at that one.
Dan, you hate my material way too much, dude.
God. Some of these comic behaviors. Wait, what were we just talking about before we started recording?
Jennifer Coolidge slamming 200 dicks.
No, before we started recording.
I think we were still talking about that. We were talking about well, I can't
Something
say
to do with
that.
annoying
We were
comedians.
talking about annoying comedians. Well, they're all annoying.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, I did this. this is also comes with the territory of being the new kid in the scene. A lot of the times when you meet these new people, you're out drinking with them. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to just cut back and take it easy a couple more nights a week, unfortunately, you form quick friendships if you stay at a comedy club and hang out till the riffraff come home, or whatever the phrase is. I don't know. Till
Go
the cows
home.
come, or the cows come home.
Cows come home. Yeah.
Yeah. Cows.
Well, we'll just go with that.
Yeah. Not a lot of cows out here. Everyone's fucking hot, dude.
Everybody's hot as shit.
Yeah, I hate it.
All the cows are in Chicago.
Not in the comedy scene though. There's plenty of ugly comics. Wherever you will go, there will always be ugly.
There
comics.
will be an ugly comedian.
But so I'm meeting I've met 200 people in 2 weeks, maybe not 200. Let's
Of course.
maybe 15. But
Well, no, I mean, but you're meeting people on rapid fire.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I've had two people. I had two people on Friday come up to me and they were like, "What's up, dude?" Like they, and I was like, "I'm Tommy," and they're like, "Oh yeah, we met, whatever last week or whatever." So I did that twice in a row. Felt like such a dick, do the
Brutal
whole thing,
feeling.
Oh man, dude, sorry, I met a million people. I'm an idiot, whatever. And then this other guy comes up that I recognize, and I get ahead of it, and I go, "What's up, dude? How are you?" I dap him up.
Oh no.
Very clear, he doesn't know who I am.
Oh no. Boy, sweet justice in the world.
It was instant justice.
Sweet justice.
It was kind of beautiful. I realized immediately afterwards I had just seen him on a show. We have never met. But he had a familiar face because I saw him at this show.
And what you're 4 G&Ts in?
Okay, we didn't have to put a number on it, but yeah, at least.
Hey, I mean, I was lowballing for the pot, Tom.
Okay.
I
Well,
was
yeah,
giving you a generous number there, Tom.
it's gin and sodas because I've recently learned about how bad for you tonic is. So it's
What's
gin
wrong
and
with
soda.
tonic?
Dude, tonic has as much sugar as a Sprite.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what have I been drinking? What's a vodka soda? No, I've been drinking vodka soda.
Okay, then you're good, dude.
Oh, then I'm good. Okay, fuck tonic. Oh, you stink.
No, but I was raised on gin and tonics, Shout out my family.
Well, yeah, a G&T, it's a classic, right?
It's a classic. It's a Schneeman family classic.
Well, that's probably why they're delicious. They're just fucking loaded with sugar, right?
Yeah, but have you ever drank tonic on its own?
Nair.
Tastes like an old boot. I don't know.
I don't
how
drink
it
a lot of
has-
old boot either.
Yeah, you should, dude. It's one of my
Just get a
favorite
little-
whiskeys.
Get
Old
a little boot.
Old boot kind of sounds like a great shitty whiskey.
Dude, that's one where you're like, man, back in college, we were drinking old boot like it was going out of style.
Oh, you were drinking old boot straight?
Well, it was like a lot of, we would do like shots of old boot.
Yeah, you chase it with a little Coke.
You know what I
or
mean? That's like
something.
the
Yeah.
Southern comfort
Yeah,
kind of a thing.
for sure.
We're like, oh man, I haven't had old boot since freshman year.
Jesus Christ. Do they still make old boot?
No, they had to stop making it when like 11 freshmen died that year, but still pretty sick bevy.
Got all outlawed in the same lawsuit as Four Loko.
Yeah, that's when Mountain Dew started hammering out these seltzers.
Hard seltzers. Mountain Dew hard seltzer. Before you don't, do. Once again, Roommates in Law podcast is brought to you by Mountain Dew hard
Mountain
seltzer.
Dew hard seltzer. Join
Go
the
to-
Patreon.
go
Send
to-
us some money.
MountainDewHardSeltzer.com/Love and Life for 20% off your first order. And you can't actually order again because you will die after consuming the first order.
100% true. Tom, riddle me this. So I'm on stage at the
Yep.
old Comedy Attic, and I'm telling the joke about my sister being attacked by dogs,
Viciously.
viciously attacked.
I meant you
And
were
a-
telling the joke viciously.
Girl in the crowd goes, "It's not true."
I love that. I mean, I hate it. She's a zero, but that is so funny. The
It's not
calm,
true.
just calm delivery.
100% calm. Not true.
Not true.
I was like, "What?" She goes, "Nah, it didn't happen."
What's funny is in that joke, don't you say this is 100% true?
This is 100% true.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, Tom. It's 100% true. Like,
Well, what'd you do? Did it take the wind out of the joke?
no, not at all. I looked at her, I was like, do you want me to call my sister right now? And she's like, eh. And
Amazing.
I pulled my phone. I was like, I'm gonna call her right now. We're gonna talk to her. And she's like, don't do that. And I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch.
Oh, that'd be so fun if you called her though.
And then she doesn't pick up, and I just look like an asshole.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, oh, wait till you try this, and it just goes to voicemail. I'm like, all right, but if she would have picked up,
yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky.
You'd look like an idiot.
You're lucky we have a bad relationship. If she answered my calls, you'd look so dumb right now.
It's so funny. Like, she just answers not knowing that I'm on stage. She's like, why the fuck are you calling me right now? And I'm like, whoa, hey. Hey, can we put all that aside? I'm on stage right now. She's like, I don't give a fuck where you are.
You're like, hey, really quick, I'm sorry for everything, but I need you to
can you just tell me about that? Everybody's like, okay, this is devolved into just straight weirdness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring up your trauma real quick in front of a whole room full of people.
I gotta ask her if it's okay that I'm telling that joke.
Yeah, that's probably pretty traumatic. She got attacked by several dogs.
Viciously, Tom.
Yeah.
Let's see what else happened. Tried some new, had some new hit, had some new go-to. Deafening silence.
You love a new bomb.
I mean, I was cooking, and I said, you know what time it is?
It's new time.
It's new time. And I said, how about this one? And it went to, that's what you kind of have to love about stand-up comedy is you can just be cooking. Oh, yeah. And then you toss one new and they're like, oh, that sucks so bad.
It's so brutally honest.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, all right. That's not good.
You're you can't argue your case.
No.
You know?
No. I did the classic where I sat there for a moment. I just kind of looked at the crowd and then I pulled out my pen and just scratched something out of my notebook. And that got a nice big pop.
That's fun.
You know, that saved my life. Thank Christ.
Yeah.
Had some new hit, though, so that feels good. I can't do new in New York. I can't do new here.
No, I haven't told close to a new joke here.
So I found 3 new things that worked in Bloomington, so I'm going to try to use them around here now.
Now you can. Yeah.
Now I can.
Dude, the road is going to be our saving grace. Unfortunately, cities like Bloomington, Indiana, and Hartford, Connecticut, and Houston, Texas are going to be our
saving our lives.
Graces.
Well, wait, how was H-Town, Thomas?
No, that's this weekend.
Okay. How do you think H-Town's going to be, Thomas?
I think it's going to be. I've heard when I promoted it this weekend, a couple of people were like, yo, kind of an underrated city, kind of a fun city.
I mean, the secret group slaps.
It should be fun, yeah. Yeah, if you're listening to this and you're in Texas, make the drive to Houston Secret Group tonight.
Drive on over.
Tonight, Thursday.
Tonight, that's true.
Thursday, I don't know what the date is.
Oh, wait, Tom.
What?
I was trying to tell you about my 0 of the week. I don't know how we got sidetracked.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
Listen to this shit.
I will.
All right, fucking fine, dude.
Good.
Good. Listen up, Tom.
Hey, listeners, you listen too.
You fucking listening to this shit? So we're leaving Bloomington. Bloomington's great. Bloomington's like a little oasis in the middle of Indiana. Indiana is absolute garbage, by the way. And so we're about an hour 15 outside of Bloomington. Me and Maddie have been like jonesing for a Waffle House. Haven't had a Waffle House in a dog's age. I haven't had a Waffle House in probably 8 years.
I love Waffle House.
It's just unbelievable food. It's the best. An all-star breakfast. I'll die for an all-star breakfast. So we find this Waffle House. We're like, I mean, we make it a point. We're going to this fucking Waffle House. We get there. It is slam packed. It's 2 a.m. Slam packed.
God damn.
There's a wait, Tom. We waited for 30 minutes to get a table.
Jesus.
Not only does everyone in this place know each other, doesn't matter what age, everyone knows each other. They all have a pistol on their hip.
Ooh, is Indiana? I did not know Indiana was open carry.
Oh, brother. They were open carrying in this motherfucker.
Wow.
And that wasn't even weird. They were all like obviously drunk as shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So we're like, okay, this is sick. Here's another weird thing. They all ordered chocolate milk. I saw 14 chocolate milk orders.
Grown men with guns on their hips.
Ordering a chocolate milk.
What is this?
They're like, I 100% stay strapped. I will protect my land. I would also love a yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo.
Remember yoo-hoo?
Dude, this is a broken Matrix moment. I was trying to think of Yoo-hoo 2 days ago.
Well, there you go, Tom. Next time, text me.
Jesus
I got all the answers.
Christ, that's broken. All right, yeah. So you got a bunch of chocolate milk drinking, mustache having, cowboy hat wearing gunslingers in Waffle House.
Rootin', tootin', having a good time. Guy walks in wearing a Trump hat. I'm like, okay. I mean, like, I don't know. Of course I expected that. Whatever.
Yeah.
He comes and sits at the booth near us. It's not a Trump hat. It's a Make America Drunk Again hat.
Wow. Somehow worse.
Somehow worse. Does he have a fucking Glock on his hip? He sure did, Tom.
Oh, these aren't like cool 6-shooters. These are Glocks.
No, these are like
semi-automatic handguns.
These are like straight up fucking weapons.
Jesus.
Are the people next to us in their 30s talking about high school football? Sure they were.
Yeah.
Absolutely they were.
Yeah, you bet your ass.
Did an older gentleman walk up to a younger gentleman and say, "Hey, remember me?" Kid was like, "No." And he's like, "You don't remember me, do you?" I'm not like Maddie's talking to me the whole time. I'm like, I can't not listen to everyone.
You're paying attention to this terrible version of Field of Dreams happening.
I mean, I can't believe this place. He goes, "You don't remember me, do you?" And the kid was like, "No." And he goes, "I was the cop from last weekend." And the kid was like, "Oh shit!" Kid's hammered. I mean, he's like hammered at this place.
They all have guns.
Oh shit! The cop had come to his home because he was in his truck doing donuts in the middle of the night, and the cop came over to tell him to cool it.
Unbelievable! And then recognized him at the Waffle House.
It was the weirdest vibe. Me and Maddie are sitting there in matching tie-dyed Comedy Addict shirts.
Incredible.
Which we shouldn't have done in hindsight because we couldn't have stuck out anymore. We're getting eyeballed the entire time.
For sure.
I was like, "Look, Maddie, the moment I start getting the shit kicked out of me, you just run."
Yeah, I'll hold them off for a little bit.
Okay? You just run. They'll beat me to death. You just run. I gave her the keys. It was the weirdest experience of my life. This one poor woman, she's 113 years old. She's the only waitress there. Waffle House just beating the shit out of this poor. It's 2 a.m, Tom.
Yeah, and she's walking around refilling coffees.
Not even that. She's got 13 tables that need to be bussed. It's just a wreck. It's hard to even articulate what we really witnessed at this place, but it was like a hometown, like a quaint hometown that has gone wrong. Like it was not like cute. It wasn't
I'm picturing like a bad scene in Remember the Titans.
Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't quaint. It wasn't one of those things. It was like, this could be violent at any moment.
Yeah, this is on the brink. This is like boiling.
Because they're all just drunk and they all have a semi-automatic weapon right on their head. It was wild. And then me and Maddie are just sitting there like, I mean, in New York, people are like, they think I'm like an alt-right, like Trump person. In that Waffle House, people had never seen a more left-leaning human being in their entire life. It was the weirdest fucking vibe in there. But let me tell you something. Even through all of that, an all-star breakfast.
Really? That's your hero of the week. Wait, is the 0 the entire Waffle House?
Correct, yes.
Okay. You never said who your 0 was.
It was the entire establishment of Waffle House that night. I could not believe my eyes.
Specifically, all-star breakfast, maybe hero of the week?
No, I got to give hero of the week to the waitress.
Okay, yeah.
65 years old, smile on her face, absolutely running all over the place, riffing and raffing.
Yeah.
She's somebody that just enjoys life. You got to that's a hero of the week.
But close second, all-star breakfast. So, Marge, keep it together because
keep it coming out. The bacon was still delicious. I mean, the grits were top tier. 2
and it's
waffles,
like borderline free.
I mean, it was a nickel. They gave us our bill and it was 1 nickel. That's all. They didn't even put 5 cents. They wrote 1 nickel.
They said,
so good.
1 nickel. There's a change machine outside.
I've been to Waffle Houses in Louisiana, all over Louisiana, and I have never seen I've never seen anything quite like this in my life. It was nanners.
Yeah, I've been to a Waffle House in Ohio that was pretty dark. Also at like 2 in the morning, driving back from a Springsteen concert. Boy, that sounds like a country song.
I know. I was about to say, Tom, you want to write this thing out or what?
Yeah.
Incredible. All right, who's your zero? Who's your zero?
I don't know
who's
if I
your
have a
goddamn
zero.
hero?
I can't remember my fucking zero. I had something else. Oh wait, this is amazing, dude. This is like, you ever have moments where you're just like, has this ever happened to you? Like sometimes I like really consider myself a smart person, but then I catch myself. This dapping up this guy that I'd never met was a moment like that. But also, I went to catch a show with an old friend from Chicago he's also in LA now. Shout out Harrison.
Who?
He's an improv friend. You don't know him. His name's Harrison Javery. He's the guy who borrowed my credit card at the Laugh Factory when I hadn't seen him in like 2 years.
Oh man. Yep, I do know this guy.
Yeah,
An incredible move.
I told that story on the pod. It's like really good to see him. I hadn't seen him in like 2 years. He's like, "Can I borrow your credit card?"
I mean, what on earth? He's
I
like,
know
hey,
you're-
can I?
I
What's
know
your
you're about to
social? I need to
headline
open a line of credit.
It's like right before I was about to go on stage and do 25 at the Laugh
He's
Factory.
like, hey, dude, could you co-sign for my lease coming up?
Same guy. We go to catch a show, and I show up at the Groundlings Theater in LA, and I can't. It looks closed, and I'm texting him. I'm like, dude, I think I'm here, but I can't. How do I get in? Did they close the doors already? And he's like, no, like I'm walking out front, and I'm like, I can't get in. And he's like, are you at the training center? I'm like, oh fuck, maybe. And he texts me, look up, because he's across the street from me, and he's just at the other theater. And I'm walking around, I'm looking at my phone. I get his text, look up, and I looked up in the air. And he saw me do this from across the street.
Are you in a blimp currently?
I was like, I don't know what I thought. I thought maybe he was on the second story of this building, like knocking on a window or something. But I looked up in the air, and I just hear him go from across the street, Tommy. I go. Oh,
right.
Of course, you meant look up from my phone.
That makes way more sense.
It was one of the most embarrassing moments I've had recently, and I recently bombed for 5 minutes.
And when you finally met up, he's like, "God, thank God you're here. Can I borrow your credit card?"
Oh yeah, they stopped taking tickets a long time. You missed the show, but
oh God, thank God you're here. Can I have like $130?
I just need like a quick grand.
Oh Lord in heaven.
Oh my God, boy, I have no idea how long we've been going for. This happens every time.
I know. I bet we're at 36 minutes.
Yeah,
that's my guess.
That might be close. I think we're closer to 40.
I mean, okay. I guess 36. I mean, all right. So your guess is 37, Tom?
Yeah, I would say we're at least 37, 38.
Well, I mean, you can tell, can't you?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say it anymore. It really
so
makes no
we
sense.
just riff this thing out. Okay,
yeah.
Interesting. Tom, I just watched Pig. I know you have no interest in film, which
Pig.
Which makes a lot of sense.
What's Pig?
Pig, starring Nicolas Cage.
No,
kind of an unbelievable movie.
Yeah, would you?
Kind of.
All right.
It'll yank a tear out of you, Thomas.
How old of a movie is this?
I know you're a tear guy. Pretty new. Pretty brand spanking. I would say
it's not like vintage Nick Cage.
No. This is new Nick.
Does he yell?
Let's see. No, he's very, very subtle. Let's see. Let me look this motherfucker up. Pig
2021.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, business
2021.
Yeah.
It's kind of great. I would recommend watching it if you had any interest in film. And or good storytelling or good acting. If you had any sort of interest in that, you would really enjoy it. But you're in LA, why would you? Like
I never watch movies, dude.
Don't you have to stop advertising that?
Here's the thing.
Aren't you trying to be an actor?
Yeah, but I'm more of like I could just create. I just create from within. Dude, I just make my own shit. I make my own characters, you know.
You're gonna be in a room with like some really hardened actors, and they're gonna be talking about like great films of the past, and you're gonna be like, I mean, dude, fucking You, Me, and Dupree tore me apart.
Like, if you haven't, I've never even seen You, Me, and Dupree.
Oh God, I was trying to name like the dumbest movie that you would have seen.
Dumb and Dumber is the only. I mean, I got a roster of 25 films I could quote probably.
Here's how about this for breaking your heart, Tom? I tossed out several Dumb and Dumber and or Tommy Boy quotes this weekend to Maddie Weiner. She fake laughed through all of them.
Oh, because Tommy Boy, especially, there's so many. Actually, Dumb and Dumber 2, there's between the two movies, there's so many road trip jokes.
I mean, dude. So the show's about to start. We're in the green room getting ready. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get on the horn. You throw some peanuts at him. We'll be in Chicago in no time. She goes, Chicago? And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, let's just have a good show.
Oh, damn it.
And then I went on stage and had an existential crisis for 10 minutes.
You're like, she's never seen Tommy Boy. It came out when she was not even born.
I don't even know
yet.
She was alive yet. I don't
she
know.
Might not have been when it came out.
This is Tom. Look it up. She's 23.
All right. Tommy Boy. 1995. She was not alive.
There's not a chance she was alive.
No.
So she was born in 99.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm basically quoting Deer Hunter to this point.
Yeah, what's Deer Hunter?
Why do I even try? Why? Deer Hunter, De Niro, John Voight. Come on.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
But I'm like, this will get a nice pop. And she just, when you can tell someone's laughing, but they have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, Chicago?
Oh,
like, okay.
You might as well have been just quoting James Stewart.
I mean, literally.
It's
I'm like, have you ever,
life.
Yeah, you ever seen Charlie Chaplin? He was a hoot back in his day. I felt like such an old piece of shit.
God, you're like, man, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm kind of like doing Dean Martin on stage.
I think I hit her with a quit playing with your dinghy at one point, and it just went to nothing.
And some of those quotes are tough to get away with if people don't know their movie quotes.
I know, because then I have to go back and be like, just to reference what I said earlier, that's a quote from a movie. I wasn't like just saying some weird shit.
I say dinky.
Please don't cancel
usually,
me.
Not dingy.
So dinghy's like also a thing on a boat, and when he was on the it was a joke. I'm just kidding.
But I just watched Tommy Boy again recently.
So good.
I just rewatched the same movies. There's something wrong.
How about this? I'm gonna send you. Can I send you 3 movies, and you watch them over a 2-week period?
I'll watch them by the time I'm in New York in October.
3?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I still have to. One of my friends is in a movie and asked me to watch it, and I said yes, and I haven't watched it yet. It's been like months.
What movie is this? I've probably seen it. I'll tell you what you think.
No, it's not out. It's not out yet.
Oh, so it's no good. Straight to DVD.
It's probably still getting shopped. Yeah, but it's cool.
So is this person hitting you up like, all right, yeah, give me some notes?
No, it was like a. We caught up, and I was like, would love to see it. And they're like, we have the first cut. I'm like, yeah, send it over. And I still haven't. I'm a bad friend. I'm a really bad friend.
I think I know who this person is.
Yeah. No, you don't know them.
No, but like I think I know who they are.
Oh yeah, probably.
We'll talk about it on the Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. And if you want to know, actually, you can just Venmo us $5.
Venmo us 5 clams. That is Patreon /loving life.
Loving life. Just moved here, doing comedy, loving life.
I think about that 4 times a day.
I haven't seen Amy Miller since I've been in LA yet, but the second I do, you bet your ass I'm going to be making fun of Tim Smith.
Oh, come on. Hey, any PR is good PR, Tom. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Wait, is that the saying? Is it any press is good press or any PR?
All press is good. All press is good press.
All press is good press. Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh, boy, that was a heartbreaking moment between me and Amy Miller.
That was really rough. Just moved here, doing comedy, loving life.
Loving life. Also, I didn't say just moved here.
No, just yeah. Moved here.
I mean, the guy just told me he murdered his dad or some shit. I was like, how?
His dad got murdered, but he was also a murderer.
But also was
which is just confusing with how to. You're like, sorry, maybe I don't know.
I was like, how do I scoot my little buns out of this conversation? And then I say the worst thing of all time, turn around, and everyone's listening all of a sudden. That hurt.
What was that, Tim?
I was like, oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Worst feeling of all time is when you know you just bombed in front of your peers.
Yeah, I've done that several times this week. Wait, dude, speaking of bombing in front of peers, I had a one more interaction with the improv booker tonight.
Okay.
So this is who saw me last week, put me on the showcase spot, got sick. She's not there, bombed my dick off. Horrific experience. I go back tonight because that's what I do. You know, I just get back in there. I hustle.
Hey, you're nothing if not resilient, Tom.
Yeah, dude. It's definitely not sad. It's resilient.
It's not delusion. It's resilience.
It's not desperate. It is hard work. So I go back tonight and didn't get picked. And then I have a friend there who's kind of in the industry-ish. And she was talking to the booker and sees me and introduces me to the booker. And I was like, God, this is amazing. This is perfect. And I go, yeah, I'm Tommy. Thank you so much for the spot last week. And she goes, I don't think I've seen you.
You're like, well, you gave me a spot last week.
I mean, just instantly wind out of my sails. I had no idea.
Was that you think she was dunking on you?
I think she had a lot going on. There was a lot of people around.
Sure.
Whatever. It's another constant reminder. It's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not like it's so funny sometimes. Like you get in your head, you're like, well, she'll remember me. You know?
Yeah, you're like, well, no one's like, hey, you remember Tom Schnee, right?
You remember that joke about seeing his cousin on Tinder? Like that was kind of.
You guys remember that, right? They're like, oh no, you're one of 38,000 comics that showed up within the past 48 hours.
Yeah, I gave you a spot. Cool, congrats to me.
Cool.
Or
how'd
you,
it go?
I
You're like, I don't know. You weren't here. And you're like, okay, well, I don't know. I'll see you in 6 years. I don't care.
Yeah, it was like, this industry just rips you apart.
Well, it's wild. We all think like they care about our little dreams as much as we do.
I think they do.
Tom.
Well, of course they do. Why would they be in this position if they didn't care about me personally? What are you telling me, Tim?
They're thinking about, they're like, God, my kid's failing out of school. My husband's probably cheating on me. I don't know. And then you come up and you're like, hey,
it's me from last week.
Remember me? Yeah.
My friend is introducing us to each other, so clearly I'm important. No.
Oh my God. I don't know I don't know why we moved. Well, let's just go back to Chicago.
Yeah. Hey, let us know if we should just go back to Chicago. It basically was free to
the rent
there.
was the rent was cheap. The stage time was everywhere.
Oh, dude.
I mean, come on.
I thought about this last night because I got to go up at the Comedy Store for the first time last night.
Bango.
Also a glorified open mic. So
Belly OR Maine. What are we doing?
Original room. OR.
Ooh, that's a Jew City.
It was a very fun time. It was really cool. I did get a little emotional later in the night because someone sent me a picture. I looked like I was having a bad time on stage, to be honest. So maybe
you sent me that photo. You looked concerned.
Yeah, it was. I hope I was like doing a bit.
you looked very concerned.
I really did. Thanks for the picture, friend.
It's like snap several. Wait till I'm smiling. Send me that one.
Take a couple. I was having fun at some point up there. I remember. But so afterwards, it's like, yeah, I got some friends there. Our good friend of the pod, Orion, is there.
My boy Orion.
Laura Peak is there. We're all hanging out, and I'm like, God, this rips. Like hanging out here. I go get a drink, $12 for a cocktail.
Sure.
I'm like, yeah, this is not home. the Laugh
Boy.
Factory. You spent no
That's a
money
free bevy.
hanging out there.
That's a free bevy.
Yeah.
And even if they did charge you, they were like, I don't know, just give us $2.
Whatever you want.
Can you just give us $2? We don't give a shit, honestly. We haven't made money here in 13 years. Just I don't know.
Have you smelled the carpet in this place?
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially a nonprofit. Just I don't know. Give me anything you want. That is Brutes Magoots. When you like order just a normal little bevy, and they're like, that'll be 2 months rent, and you're like, oh, I want to just well liquor though. And they're like, yeah. 2 months rent.
It's the worst liquor you will have ever tasted. And
well, they don't even have like an actual price of it. It's just whatever your rent is, double that. And then give it to me.
And I'm out there, I'm like, do you know Joe, the bartender at the Laugh Factory in Chicago? Because he usually kind of like hooks it up. So I don't know if
they're like, yeah, we don't do it like Joe does. Joe sounds like a great guy. We are not Joe. We're scumbag pieces of shit.
Would you lean in a little closer? Actually, they slap me in the face right as I walk away.
Oh, I was just leaning in, Tom. What's the problem? It's like, God damn, I lean away for 1 second.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm back in Bleecker Street Studios. I have some fun shows coming up this month, but it's like it's a constant thing of like, oh fuck, what's next month look like?
Yeah, dude, it's terrifying. You look at the calendar, you're like, I gotta start trying to fill this up.
Yeah, it's like right when you have a decent month filled out, you're like, okay, got that going, and then you look at the next one, you're like, oh Jesus Christ, I don't know.
And then it's like,
this sucks.
Well, like we talked about it, was it last week or a couple weeks ago? Sorry if this is a repeat, but like you look at the calendar and you're like, all right, so I have like 9 shows on my calendar for next month, but half of them are just shows that I'm gonna go watch.
Yeah, but like I'm just being you put a little piece of cheese next to it on your calendar because you're like, that's just me being a rat trying to find some cheese.
That's me cheese hunting. So
you're like, so that one doesn't actually count.
Yeah, so I'm booked 4 times next month. Pretty good.
It's wild. Good. It's wild. I mean, like I had 10 shows in this month, and I was like, hey, that's a win.
There we go. Maybe we should make ourselves sound more successful on this pod.
I don't know. Hey, Tom, we're about being real here. Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
We're keeping it real.
Fuck. We're real as fuck. And
also, it'd be tough if we were like, yeah, we're constantly booked, and at the end of this thing, like, so where are you at this week? And we're like, just farting around.
It's a good point, actually.
Good question. I don't know. I'll text my locales to you.
Where are you at coming up? I think we can wrap this thing. I think we did it.
We hit a sweet hour.
I think
where am I at? I'm at near the end of the month. I'm doing Tiny Cupboard, Mama's Boy, Sesh.
Go to Sesh. Have the time of your life. Go to Sesh. That's the best place.
Some other indie stuff. You know, I'm out here just eating cheese, Tom.
You're eating a little cheese for once. There we go. All right.
Cheese eating rat. Where are you at, the young man?
I am tonight. I'm in Houston. Tonight being Thursday the 18th. I'm in Houston at Secret Group headlining. Please come. It would be sick if there were people there. And then Friday, Saturday, we'll be at Riot Comedy featuring for the one and only Kelsey Cook.
Hitting the beach.
And then, actually, we might have a Sunday show. No, it's just Friday, Saturday. And then I'm going to Minnesota. I'm taking a week off. Just going a week off from all these shows.
Week off from nothing.
Oh my God.
Just taking a week off from nothing at all.
But
yeah. How about this? Just announced. Got the confirmation. Headlining Zanies in Chicago. Let's see. Day before Thanksgiving, so that's 8 years away. But hey, tell your friends, tell your family. Come on out. It'll be great.
Tickets might not be on sale yet, but get them anyway.
They might not be on sale for 6 more years. I should have mentioned it. It is for 2026.
Oh, nice. How'd you lock in 2026? That's
just trying to get ahead of it, Tom.
That's pretty good, dude.
Trying to get ahead of it.
All right. Otherwise, we got Fort Collins, Colorado coming up, St. Louis, DC, and New York in September and October. So, yeah, New York. Maybe we should try to get on a show together in New York, so we could get a couple roommates out.
Easier said than done, Thomas. We do have a big sketch coming out tomorrow.
No, next Friday.
We do have a big sketch coming out next Friday.
We're doing every other Friday, remember?
Every other Friday. That's right. I forgot. God damn it.
So it's coming out next Friday, you guys. Sorry for the false hope.
Hey, appreciate all the love on the little teaser trailer though.
Yeah, that one popped. We got you guys rule. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's hilarious. Tim takes physical acting to a next level.
You know, I'm a method guy. Always have been.
Dude,
I
you
go
did
all
a
the
great
way.
job. I loved filming that. If you haven't seen this, go watch it. First of all, if you haven't seen this, go fuck yourself. And then go watch it.
I can't tell you how many messages I got like, are you good?
Yeah, dude. Which you weren't when we filmed that. It
I was in so much pain after
it was
that.
one take. Tim had to fall, but he really fell. And you landed directly on your collarbone.
I mean, just absolutely smashed my face. I got up and it was just like dirt and grass all over my face. I was like, did you get it?
Like, imagine if I wasn't filming.
Or like, shit. Or imagine if it bombed.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
If the clip bombed and I just risked my body for that, that's insane. I can't believe looking at it. I was like, that was a really hard fall.
Oh come on, you do it for the art, not for the views.
Here's the thing, Tom, and everybody knows that the kid's an artist.
Yeah, Timmy Day Lewis, right here.
Timmy Day Lewis. Finally, Tom knows somebody in the acting world. Incredible.
Yeah, never seen him. I would love to see a film of his.
All right. After this, I'm texting you 3 movies you need to watch just for the.
Let me guess. Training Day is going to be on there.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then I won't watch it.
I mean, it's a great movie, but no.
All
Wait,
right.
is this one? Oh, I've been mad about that one in the past. No, I got 3 heaters. You're gonna love them. Just watch a movie, you sack of shit.
All right.
All right.
Venmo Tim for movie recommendations also.
All right, we love you.
Bye, guys.
Mate.
Married my sister, now we're living together. We're roommates in love.
Roommates in love.